Hey Pisces, this is Mimi with Divination by Mimi. Welcome to your February 1st to the 15th, 2018 tarot reading with a little bit of astrology, not that much. You are a mutable water sign. You rule the 12th house. You would honestly, arguably be considered the most spiritually mature. The 12th house tends to be, whereas the first house is about your debut into the world, the 12th house tends to be about the disintegration back into the collective. So you are keenly aware of the interconnectedness of all of us, as well as the interconnectedness of this world to the beyond. Very spiritual, very empathic, very intuitive, emotional, ruled by Neptune, which is a very dreamy energy. Neptune's at home and direct in your constellation, as is the wounded healer Chiron, a very critical entity or asteroid of the wounded healer of someone who has been wounded in the past and is able to heal himself of old wounds, old pains, as well as helping others to heal. And that's kind of a Pisces thing. Also in your constellation right around the 11th, Venus will be coming there. She'll be much more happy there and communicative in Neptune's energy and that watery energy. I think that's about all that's occurring, because most of the planets that relate to you are home. Neptune's home with you. We just had a big eclipse. No doubt you probably felt it a lot. You should start to feel the high energy, kind of like frenetic energy, start to wane over the next week or two. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and get into your reading because, again, astrologically, there's not that much to discuss. I'm going to be doing this with the Morgan Greer deck, which is a version of the Rider-Waite-Smith system deck. And I'm doing a 4-card pull, and it's based on some situation in your life. It could be a love situation, it could be spiritual, it could be creative, career, friends, anything. First card is that situation. Second card is a positive aspect of it. Third card is a negative aspect of it. And the fourth and final card has to do with any overall advice that Spirit has for you in this situation. All right, so let's get going for you, Pisces, for February 1st to the 15th, 2018. What's going on with Pisces? What do you need clarification on February 1st to the 15th, 2018 for Pisces? February 1st to the 15th, 2018 for Pisces. Holy Hecate, Cosmic Soul. What does Pisces need to know? What kind of clarification or light needs to be brought to some area of Pisces' life? What's confusing them? What has their emotion? Thank you. So on your mind at the moment is some idea or inspiration that you have. A positive aspect of that is you're moving away from some heartache. So whatever this idea or inspiration is fueling your moving on from this pain. So it's a very positive thing. Negative aspect. It's the Libra card in reverse. This could be an actual Libra that you're dealing with. Libra ruled by Venus. Venus entering your constellation around the 11th. It could also be a Libra, the low octave Libra in nature, which is there's an indecisiveness. There can be a detachment. This particular queen of all the queens is considered the coldest. She's the one with that big knife there. That big sword just cuts through bullshit. No niceties, no flowery words, just yes, no, now, fuck off, so to speak. So it could be on the low octave, there is a, which would be surprising for you, there is a sort of a disconnect or a harshness, perfunctory nature with your dealing with other people possibly, or this could be someone in your life. It's maybe made you like this, okay? This heartbreak that you've left. And perhaps you're only feeling that you can move beyond the pain by taking on a little bit of hard-heartedness. That makes sense. Overall advice, interesting. Overall advice is the Emperor card, the Aries card. So we've got one major arcana here. So the overall advice is a life lesson, a karmic lesson for you. So it's important that you take heed of this, however it resonates with you in your situation. The attributes of this person is someone who's in control of their domain, someone who has the power to use the things that they have. They have no problem asserting themselves, making their authority known. Okay? So, if this is not a person, a Libra in your life, or someone with a heavy Libran energy around them that is causing this kind of pain, or that was a result of this, if that's what that energy is, then you're being asked to assert yourself, to assert your will, assert your authority, assert your boundaries, because you have a right to them, and it's part of your life lesson. That's the Emperor card. If it is your energy as a result of this, having left this relationship, if you're cutting yourself off from people, if you are avoiding being too tender with people or with yourself, if you are being harsh with others and harsh with yourself and kind of cold and detached, that is one way to protect yourself. What spirit, and this is more what I think it is, I think that this is your energy that you're using to protect yourself, this low octave energy of the Queen of Swords, which is detached and cold. Okay, and you've got some inspiration here, you've got ideas and inspiration that you want to take on, you want to move forward, but you're protecting yourself with this energy. Spirit is telling you as a karmic lesson, protect yourself with this sovereign energy. This sovereign energy is your birthright. Doesn't mean you're an asshole about it. Doesn't mean you're like, my will, always my will. That would be the low octave of Aries, the low octave of the Emperor. You got it in the upright, okay? And the upright tells me that you need to assert your own sovereignty, your own power. And that is the true way to take care of yourself versus protecting yourself by not really being yourself. If you're cold and detached, that's not really you. It's not really living from your heart space. Even though you're sensitive, and I know that you're empathic and you pick up on all sorts of energies, this is not the way to go, to live closed off from others and from feeling. Rather, feel the feelings, have the inspiration, go forward with those feelings, feel inspired, be creative. That's total artist world is the 12th house is Pisces. But do it in your own sovereignty. You have a right to express yourself. You have a right to feel the feelings that you feel. You don't need to protect yourself because you're sovereign. I hope that helps, Pisces. Seems pretty clear to me. If you have questions or comments on it, leave them in the comment section below the video. If you'd like a personal reading, please feel free to email me at mimimemes@hotmail.com. You'll find that as well as my pricing in the description box below the video. If you haven't subscribed, I would love it if you did. That way you can get your readings every couple of weeks, as well as check out your sun, your moon, your rising. Well, your sun is Pisces, but your moon and your rising, as well as those of your loved ones, and your Venus as well, by checking out others, cross-watching. And plus I do lunation videos as well, and I'm hoping to talk about more esoteric subjects, so I'd love to get a dialogue going with everyone. So far there's a great one going on just about the readings, the zodiac readings. So if you haven't subscribed, I would love it. If you think it might help someone, share it. If you feel like this might resonate with someone you know, share it with them. If I don't hear from you either through the comment section or through a private reading before, then I'll see you for the second half of the month's readings as well as the lunations. And Pisces, you take good care.